Hi everyone, this is the LEGO Friends Autumn's Waffle stand. It is a polybag set released in January 2025, and on the back of the polybag there is a coupon for Legoland. Let's open the polybag and see what's inside. These are the 37 parts included in the set, so we get notably here Autumn as well as her cat, which is called Pluto. We'll look at him later. These are the extra parts, and then in terms of the regular parts we get these parts printed for the waffles, and we get these parts in the new reddish orange color from 2024, so that's pretty interesting. We also have these tulips, which are also from 2024. And we've seen these in the Botanical Garden set from last year. I don't think these plate pieces are new, but they sure are convenient because they have an anti-stud at the bottom and a stud at the top, which is hollow. There's lots of dishes that you can serve on this plate, so it's very convenient to have. I like that we have an extra. Alright, now it's time to put everything together without the instructions. And we're done with the build. Autumn is a very happy mini doll with these classic bell-bottom jeans and a shirt that has a nice print at the front with sunflowers, and there's lots of recent sunflower sets that LEGO has done, so maybe it's a reference to one of those or many of those in the Friends theme and in other themes like arts and botanicals. As usual, she only has one arm, but unfortunately here they did not give her her prosthetic arm, the thing in blue, so she just gets this. And her shoes do match her shirt color, so that's a nice color coordination right there, as is expected from her. But unfortunately her hair does not accommodate the chef's hat that is included in the set, so I wish they gave her a different hairpiece just so we could make her the chef with a chef's hat, but her thing is at the back, so if she wore a chef hat it would be like this, which is a little bit ridiculous, but unfortunately that's the only way this hairpiece accommodates that. Other than that, it's a great figure, especially for a polybag, because mini dolls are more expensive to produce than minifigures. The other character in the set is Pluto, who we have seen before in the candy store on the same theme, and yeah, it's the same cat. I do like the printing as always. I think this might be an unofficial cafe reference, and he looks nice with the chef's hat, and here's what he looks like without it. So all in all, nice cat to get, and it's good to see him in a polybag set that is inexpensive. Or her, I'm not sure of Pluto's gender. The main build is basically what you see is what you get. Not too many surprises here or very interesting building techniques, but still there's some studs on the side construction for this sign at the front, with a waffle piece used for both the signage as well as actual waffles here and in this machine. This is a nice construction right here. It's quite simple, but it gets the job done. And here we have some dough that's going to be turned into the waffles, and this is really useful for play purposes. And if you're wondering how to get this piece out when you're done playing with it, well, thankfully this bowl is hollow, so you could just use an axle piece or bar piece like a lightsaber to push the thing out. And I'm happy that LEGO thought of that. So this is pretty cool. The tulips right here are nice, and there's some space here for the mini doll to do her thing. This is really large enough for one mini doll, maybe two if you put them in like this and are hanging off a little bit, but really it's meant for one mini doll. And let's try to pose her as shown on the polybag. Yeah, so she would go here, and yeah, that's exactly it. So yeah, it's a cute little build. The table I think is at the appropriate height. It's not too high or too low. Of course, you can always vary it a little bit if you really want to, but I think this is fine. And these bars here are intended to clip to other sets in the same theme or maybe in different themes, so perhaps you can connect this to other parts of your LEGO Friends city. So yeah, cute little build. Here's a top view as well as a bottom view. So this is a polybag. It's not going to cost an arm and a leg, and in fact you might be able to get it for free from lego.com during certain promotional periods, or you might find it in stores for $5 US or $6 Canadian. And if you like the subject material, if you like mini dolls, then I think it's a good value. If you want these pieces, if you really want Pluto, you don't want to spend a lot of money to get a larger set just to get this guy, this is also an easy way to get him or her at a cheap price. Or if you're looking for a bunch of these reddish orange pieces and you could use the other pieces as well, then I think it's a reasonable parts pack, although the price per piece is not the best, but it's still okay because you get a mini doll as well. And as I've said before, these are more expensive than minifigures to produce. Not necessarily more valuable to people, but it costs more money for these mini dolls because there's less of them compared to minifigures, and they're more specialized. If you're more of a dog person, there's another polybag that LEGO released at the exact same time in January 2025, which is the Nova's Doghouse build, and I built and reviewed this earlier. And this polybag I think offers slightly better value. It has more pieces, but also you get two side builds instead of just one. And you get this dog, which is more substantial than the cat, just in terms of its literal size. So it's up to you which one of these do you prefer, or you could always get both. And I think altogether they look pretty well, except for these coral and reddish orange colors not matching exactly. But other than that, they do appear in the same universe, so it's kind of believable for them to all be put together. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this set. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to like and subscribe because more amazing videos are coming your way very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.